Friends, gather round. Tonight we're diving into the wild world of government finances, meme-based currencies, and the audacious idea of getting a $5,000 check with the word Doge somewhere on it. Yes, you heard that right. President Trump is apparently mulling over a plan to distribute $5,000 stimulus checks to every taxpayer, dubbed the Doge dividend. This all stems from the supposed success of Doge, officially known as the U.S. Doge Service Temporary Organization. Now, before you start practicing your to the moon victory dances, let's unpack this whole thing. The name Doge might sound like something cooked up in a late-night internet meme-making session, but it's actually an initiative launched by President Trump himself. And who better to helm this endeavor than the self-proclaimed Doge father, Elon Musk, serving as a special government employee. The stated goal of Doge is about as straightforward as a government program gets. Cut federal spending, streamline those pesky regulations, and drag government technology kicking and screaming into the 21st century. Sounds reasonable enough, right? Who wouldn't want a more efficient government? But here's where things get a bit murky. Doge claims to have already saved a whopping $55 billion through its cost-cutting crusade. That's enough to make even the most jaded accountant raise an eyebrow. And raise an eyebrow they have, because those figures, yeah, they're being politely called into question. Now, let's talk about where this Doge dividend idea came from. It all started, as most things in the 21st century do, on the internet. James Fishback, the CEO of some investment firm called Azoria, decided to grace Elon Musk's Twitter feed with this brilliant proposal. And because Elon Musk apparently operates on a different plane of existence than US mere mortals, he actually entertained the idea and promised to chat with President Trump about it. And that, my friends, is how we got here. But before we start measuring our living rooms for that new Doge-funded flat-screen TV, we need to talk about the elephant in the room, the actual impact of Doge's cost-cutting measures. Proponents of the Doge dividend argue it would provide much-needed relief to struggling families and boost the economy. They point to Doge's supposed savings as proof that the government can tighten its belt without sacrificing essential services. They argue that putting money directly into the hands of consumers will stimulate spending and create jobs. Opponents, however, paint a far less rosy picture. They argue that Doge's savings are vastly overstated and that the true cost of its cuts is being felt by millions of Americans who rely on government programs. They point to layoffs at vital agencies like USAID, the Department of Education, and the CDC as evidence of Doge's harmful impact. So will we all be getting $5,000 Doge dividend checks anytime soon? The answer, as with most things in politics, is a resounding maybe. The Doge dividend proposal is still in its early stages, and there are many hurdles to overcome before it becomes a reality. Congress would need to approve the funding, and there would likely be significant opposition from those who believe the money could be better spent elsewhere. The debate over the Doge dividend highlights the complex and often contentious relationship between government spending, economic policy, and the role of technology in shaping our future. It's a debate that's sure to rage on, with no easy answers in sight.